Good afternoon, student. Today we will start a new lesson. Lesson number 13, chemical change and a chemical bond. You can see on the screen the wood म्हणजे लाकूड जळत आहे. It's convert into the ash. What is that? That is a chemical change. We never reverse it. So we start the chemical change and the chemical bond. लाकडाचे जे ओरिजिनल प्रॉपर्टीज असतात जळल्यानंतर त्याचे ॲश म्हणजे राख तयार होते. राखेचं परत लाकूड तयार होत नाही. ह्या चेंजला केमिकल चेंज म्हणतात. नाउ जस्ट रिकॉल what are the methods of classification of change. There are two methods, physical change and a chemical change. What are the difference between physical and a chemical changes? If the chocolate is melt, it convert into the liquid form, and if we refrigerate it, it again become the solid. This change is reversible, so it is called the physical change. Now we will talk about the chemical change. If a rotten egg heated, it convert into the ऑमलेट. फ्राईंग एगमध्ये त्याचं ऑमलेट तयार होतं, पण ते ऑमलेट परत रॉ एगमध्ये म्हणजे त्याचं परत अंड तयार करू शकतो का आपण? नाही. सो दिस चेंज इज कॉल्ड द केमिकल चेंज. केमिकल चेंजेस आर द परमनंट चेंजेस. वी कॅनॉट रिव्हर्स इट. रिव्हर्स होत नाही. नाउ वी विल सी द केमिकल चेंजेस. रायपन ऑफ अ मँगो, मेल्टिंग ऑफ अ आईस, boiling of a water, dissolutions of a salt in a water, ripened bananas, fragrance of a ripened fruits. When we cut the potato, it become black. It's like these all are a chemical changes. What is the chemical changes? We will see. Chemical changes mean changes happens when a chemical substance is transformed into one or a more different substance. For example, ही चेन आहे. करोजन झाल्यामुळे हे अशा पद्धतीने दिसतं आणि दिस इज अ परमनंट चेंज. म्हणजेच नॉर्मल चेन आणि गंजलेली चेन परत पूर्वीसारखी दिसत नाही. केमिकल चेंजचं एक उदाहरण दिलेलं आहे इकडे. टेक अ लेमन ज्यूस इन अ क्लीन ग्लास. टेक 2 drops of a lemon juice in the spoon and taste it. Add a pinch of baking soda in the glass of a lemon juice. Did you notice bubbling around the particles of a sodas? Did you hear a sound of taking your ear near the glass? Now again taste it. Did it taste as sour as it was in the beginning? The above activity is done using a clean, edible material. Then only it is possible to taste. Otherwise, keep in mind that the tasting of a taste cannot be done. Many perceivable observations are noticed during the above activity. A gas is seen in the liberating in the form of bubbles. A low sound is heard. The white solid particles of a baking soda disappear. The original sour taste become a mild or a diminish. From this, it is understood that a new substance having a different taste is formed. नवीन substance तयार झाला. At the end of the above change, the taste of the substance was different, means its composition was different. Thus, during the above change, the compositions of a original substance change to form a new substance with a different properties. Thus, the change that take place on adding baking soda to the lemon juice is chemical change. Sometimes some characteristics observations are perceived during a chemical change. This enables us to know that the chemical change has taken place. Some of these observations are enlisted in the table 13.1. There is some example. The ripened banana, you can see the bread which is rotten, the potato cut, it become black, and the iron nails because of corrosion it will become like this oranges. Chemical change and the word equation means what? During the chemical change, the chemical compositions of a original matter change and new substance are formed. नवीन substance म्हणजे नवीन पदार्थ फॉर्म होतो chemical चेंजमुळे. A chemical equation can be written for a chemical change if the exact change in the chemical composition is known. Name and the chemical formula of the original substance of a newly formed substance are used while writing a chemical equation. For example, when baking soda is added to lemon juice, a chemical change takes place in a citric acid present in the lemon juice and the gas form a carbon dioxide. The word equation can be written for the chemical reaction as follows. Citric acid plus sodium bicarbonate, carbon dioxide plus sodium citrate. काय होतं acid plus alkali CO2 plus salt. This is the neutralization reactions. You can see these equations of a chemical. Now always remember glucose plus oxygen, carbon dioxide plus water plus ATP. The first step of writing the chemical equation is to write a word equation by using the name of the concerned substance. When the chemical formula is written in a place of each name, it become a chemical equation. While writing a chemical equation, original substance are written on the left side and newly formed substance are written in the right side. And an arrow is down in the between. Arrow head points toward the substance form. Arrow indicates the directions of the reaction. Substance written on the left side of a arrow are original substance that take part in a reaction. They are called reactants. New substance formed as a result of a reaction are called product. Placed from the product of the reaction in the right sides of the arrow. You can see over one example of a glucose plus oxygen. It's a carbon dioxide. The chemical change in a everyday's life. नेहमीचे chemical changes काय असतात? Natural changes असतात. Natural chemical changes and man-made chemical changes. There are two types. Natural means respiration. Respiration is a continuously occurring a biological process. In the process, we inhale the air and exhale the carbon dioxide and a water vapor. After it, depth study is learned that glucose in the cells reacts with the oxygen in the inhaled air to form carbon dioxide and water. The word equations and the chemical equations of the chemical reaction are as follows. Word equation glucose plus oxygen ॲरोच्या वरती लिहिलं आहे रेस्पिरेशन म्हणजे श्वासोच्छ्वास कार्बन डायऑक्साईड प्लस वॉटर. नाव केमिकल चेंज इन एव्हरीडेज लाईफ. Lime water turn milky. We bring about many chemical changes for our use in the everyday's life. Let us some of them. The chemical change that we saw, the first activity is used in the cold drink called soda lemon. It means that is the useful man-made chemical change. Carbon dioxide plus calcium hydroxide lemon water is converted into the calcium carbonate plus water. So today we discuss about the natural changes and chemical changes. First three question on page number 89. Can you recall? Write down in your notebook and send me today. That's it.